Hey guys, it's Dr. Manny, and trying to gauge interest on an idea that I had the other day for a 3-week boot camp, functional medicine. Um, Reason being is I'm just fed up with all the horror stories out there. Like the other day, this gal spent $7,800, and it's not where she wants to be. And then it's another one that's $37,000, and another one $20,000. Like, there's so much misinformation out there that I just want to like take a practitioner from scratch, just from nothing, like straight line path, right? 3-week boot camp. Day 1 we're doing this. Day 2 we're doing this. Day 3 we're doing this. So that at the end of 3 weeks you are fully functional, launched, and we can just sort through all the clutter, the chaos, the noise, the confusion, and just provide a straight line path to helping a lot of sick folks get well and making a lot of money as a side effect or as a byproduct of helping people. That's my goal, right? So I'm thinking about doing a 3-week boot camp where day 1 clinical, day 1, day 2 mastery. Like I've collected over $1 million on the phone through discovery calls with patients. I'm gonna show you exactly how I do that. Okay, so day 1's day 2 masteries, and then we get into just case fee structuring and what to charge patients, what not to charge patients. So I just want to take you, so get the foundation set. Like the first week might be just all clinical and getting your infrastructure in place. Then week 2, we're going to pick a funnel. Like we're going to pick a niche, pick a funnel. And I'm going to share with you what we've already have built if you need it, if you want it. If you want to peek over my shoulder and look at some high converting stuff, I'm going to give you that opportunity. So we're going to say, hey, diabetes, thyroid, autoimmune, gut, neuropathy, what are you into? What are you good at? What do you want to help people solve? We're going to choose that, and then we're going to build out the funnel infrastructure. We're going to build out the emails, the email sequences, the campaign. Most likely, I already have it built, but that's that week 2 is getting that conversion aspect in place. Remember, it's traffic and conversions. We have to master both. So that week 2 is going to be focusing on conversions, right? Getting the pixels on, pixel, that comes later, but like the chat widget, right? Chat features, getting that installed. SMS, all that kind of stuff, texts that go out. That's all under conversions. Then week 3, then we focus on traffic. So it's going to be a mix of organic. I'm not a big organic guy. I'm an ad guy. I'd rather buy back my time, right, in the form of ad spend versus this, I'm going to post and post and post, but I'll show you organically my favorite method or framework of doing organic stuff. So that falls under traffic. So there's going to be a mix of organic and then paid ads. I'm going to show you exactly how I run my Facebook ads. I think I spent close to $350,000 in Facebook ads last couple of years. So many docs and practitioners come to me and say, Doc, I tried Facebook, it didn't work. It works if you do it correctly, right? I'm going to show you how to do it correctly. If you punt this, if you have a third party, agency that does it, cut them. You're not going to need them after this boot camp. I'm going to show you exactly how I run my stuff. Facebook ads, Instagram, that's the biggie. That's where I focus right now. If you want to learn Google, I can show you Google as well. Like the goal here of this boot camp is to teach you how to fish. Okay, so that you're not dependent upon other stuff. This should be the last program that you ever partake of. Like no more 10K this, 20K that. Ugh. Traffic conversions, you master both, you're golden. Right, and it doesn't matter if you have a physical location or if you're trying to do this virtually. I do this thing virtually. My overhead is my ad spend and my softwares. That's it. I have a very low overhead, very low liabilities, right? High cash collections. That is when things get fun. I know practitioners that have, I make 100 six-figure months, but it takes me $95,000 in overhead to get there. Like that, or excuse me, $95,000 to get. That's no fun. That's too much stress. Low overhead, low liabilities, high cash collections. That's what I'm going to teach during this 3-week boot camp. I need to gauge interest though, because I'm not going to do this if nobody's interested. Right? I don't want to sit and talk to myself. I teach because I enjoy teaching, but if nobody's interested in, that's fine. So somewhere around this video, there's going to be either a link where you can put in your information. If you're watching this on YouTube, there'll be a link. Click on that link and it'll get you to the page where you can enter your information. I just need to create like a little bit of a list, like an interest list. First name, that's all I need is first name, email, and a cell phone so I can shoot you a text to say, hey, yes, we're doing this, or no, we're not. That's it. I'm not going to keep hounding you with endless emails. I'm just trying to create a little bit of a list to say, hey, yes, this is worth it. This is going to be worth my time. and effort and energy, or I'm just gonna punt this boot camp idea. But basically, it's day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4. Then we do an FAQ. Like, we're not moving ahead. Like, we got to get you situated, and so we have FAQ. So you launch in you fire back a question. If you have a question throughout the week, send it my way. We're gonna do lives, at the end of each week, so that you're handled and you're functional. You're moving forward. Same thing with week 2. Same thing with week 3. When we start talking about traffic, we're going to get in the weeds. We're going to talk about pixel setup and data set setup and math and metrics and things to look for and keywords and all these different things. And so if you have an issue, a question, you holler back, and we're going to get that thing handled. You have me at your fingertips for a good 3 weeks. That's all it's going to take, right? It's not going to take a long time, but give yourself half hour, 45 minutes a day to immerse in these modules, because that's usually how long it takes me to kind of train on something. And then after 3 weeks, now how this is going to work is that it's not going to be free, okay? Because people that pay nothing do nothing. I've proven that concept for a decade. People that pay attention, right? So there will be a small fee involved. It's not going to be enormous, but give me basically the cost of one new patient. I will show you how to pack your calendar full, right? But give me your first new patient from what I charge patients, and I've made a lot of them. A lot of money that way. So just give me the first one. That's all I ask. And then what's going to happen is that when this boot camp wraps up, when the 3 weeks is done and we part ways and you're fully functional, then the doors close. This becomes a course, and I double the price on it. Okay. So basically, get in. If you're in any interest at all, get in, because once we wrap the door, once we shut it down, once we part ways, it becomes a course, and I just double maybe even triple the cost on it. Because my goal with that first chunk of people is to get them through the 3 weeks. At the end of that, I want a testimonial. That's all I want. I want a testimonial. I want a success story. I want your feedback on the 3 weeks. And once I get my page full of testimonials, double the price. That's what we're going to do, right? We're going to have fun with it, and we're going to help a lot of sick folks get well. That's the goal. All right, I'll let you go. Again, if you're watching on YouTube, scroll below, hit the link in the description. And then if you're watching this through a page, there'll be a button where it says first name, email, phone, and then that's the list that I'm going to say, hey, we're going to keep this thing growing. And once it hits a certain, once it's worth my time, effort, and energy, then we're going to make it happen. So, all right, I'll let you go. If you have any questions, reach out.